A Virginia Democratic candidate is getting caught up in a porn scandal before her campaign can even begin.
Okay, so let's talk about this crazy story coming out of Virginia and how I like to say it's interesting how the rules are different for Democrats than Republicans. All right, so the political climate in Virginia has taken a very unexpected turn. Here's everything you're going to need to know. Currently, Republicans hold a narrow majority in the Virginia House of Delegates, 51 to 46 seats, while Democrats hold a narrow majority in the state Senate, holding 22 seats to Republicans' 18 seats. Now, I want you to meet Susan Gibson. She's a nurse practitioner who's running for one of those critical seats in the House of Delegates. And this could actually determine the state's political trajectory. Now, recently, a massive story broke out. The Washington Post had revealed that Gibson and her husband live stream explicit content on a legal adult website called Chatterbait, where they asked for tips from viewers to perform sex acts. Here's local news covering the story.
This after videos of Democratic candidate Susanna Gibson have come to light of her having sex with her husband on a live webcam-based porn site. According to the Washington Post, who first reported the videos, in the live broadcasts that were recorded and put online, Gibson asks viewers for tips to perform certain acts. The Post was tipped off by a Republican operative who has said to have no ties to her opponent. In a statement, Gibson said in part, quote, "This is an illegal invasion of my privacy designed to humiliate me and my family. It won't intimidate me and it won't silence me. My political opponents and their Republican allies have proven they're willing to commit a sex crime to attack me and my family because there's no line they won't cross to silence women when they speak up."
Now, obviously Gibson's a Democrat because she went straight to the identity politics, right? Oh, they leaked my sex tape. They're attacking me because I'm a woman. No, this happens to everybody. If you have a sex tape out there and it gets leaked, they get everyone. Matter of fact, here's a Republican, right, who had a tape of him naked leaked too. And he didn't say it was because I'm a man and they want to keep men silent. He had to eat it. Check it out.
This morning, North Carolina Congressman Madison Cawthorn addressing a new round of allegations. The embattled freshman in the throes of a Republican primary now answering questions about a video of him out on social media by an opposition group. And it purportedly shows him acting crass, I guess you could say, with a friend in a bedroom while not wearing any clothing at all. CNN's Sunlen Serfati is live with the details. Sunlen, what can you tell us?
Well, Brianna, this is a completely shocking video appearing to show the congressman completely naked in this video. Now, notably, this is put out by an opposition group. This is a group that's working actively to try to defeat the congressman in the upcoming Republican primary. But the congressman, notably, in pushing back and trying to downplay the video, he admitted that it is indeed him in the video. He says it's crass and that this happened a few years ago with a friend. In total, his tweet says, quote, "A new hit against me just dropped. Years ago in this video, I was being crass with a friend trying to be funny. We were acting foolish and joking. That's it. I'm not backing down. I told you there would be a drip campaign. Blackmail won't win. We will."
Now, I played that to show you the BS, right? This Democratic woman, Ms. Gibson, she's all, they're doing it because they're a woman. They want to silence women. Bullcrap. When it's a Republican man and the same thing happens, right? It's, oh my God, it's so funny. He's a bad guy. You see the way, even CNN's reporting it, right? CNN's not reporting this other story because it's a woman, but they're reporting it on the guy because he's a Republican male. We all see the double standard. And think about how different these stories are. In her story, this is something that she put out there, right? She's doing it for pay, right? Pay me and my husband and we'll do whatever you want, right? Give me a coin and I'll put his thing in my mouth. This guy, it legitimately was put out behind his back, right? He didn't give anybody permission to put that out. On one end, she's putting it out publicly. On the other end, he's being kind of screwed by somebody who leaked the tape of him. I just want to make it very clear. There are definitely two standards, one for men One for women, one for Democrats, and one for Republicans. And when a Democrat can just throw out identity politics, that seems to be the answer. No one has any sorrow for this Republican who got caught out there. But now you have all these groups of everybody having sorrow for this woman who got caught out putting out a tape, putting out something that she put out publicly herself, right? Ain't nobody leaked that tape. She put it out publicly herself. Now, Gibson's attorney points out that there may be some potential violations of revenge porn, emphasizing the illegality of distributing such content maliciously. Now, he hinges his argument on a 2021 Virginia Court of Appeals ruling that stressed that giving consent does not equate to consent to being recorded. Now, I'm believing that is if you're in an intimate relationship with someone and someone takes off their clothes, they've given consent for you to see them naked, but they didn't give consent for you to record them. That's different than what happened in this situation. See, the issue here is Gibson made the video public herself. So it's going to be hard to claim that in performing a public sex act, that she deserves some privacy protection. She essentially gave consent when she made it publicly available. And now she's trying to claim that it's really a private moment. That doesn't work. But think about this. Does she have an expectation of privacy when her and her husband streamed those illicit contents publicly for all to see? Now, the law states that the person who has this information or releases it has to know or has reason to know that he or she is not licensed or authorized to disseminate or sell such videographic or still image. And if you do, you're guilty of a class 1 misdemeanor. But how would someone know that they're not authorized to distribute, or even have reason to know that they can't distribute this or show anyone else because you've already made it public? You're streaming it publicly, right? On a site that allows you to show other people. I don't see revenge porn here, because then everyone on a porn site can say that you're essentially doing revenge porn, right? Everybody on Pornhub or Chatterbait or whatever these sites are can say, hey, you showed my video to somebody else. That's revenge porn. What? Now, I think this is fatal to Gibbons' claims of revenge porn because she publicly distributed the information. How would anyone else know you couldn't distribute it? I just don't get it. Now, this case has attracted the attention of the FBI, local prosecutors, who all investigate no matter why. Because she's a woman, because she said that her rights were violated, and she's saying that because of her identity, because she's a woman, that's why this is happening to her. But again, when it happens to the Republican male, no one cares, right? There's nobody the FBI is not investigating that case. Different strokes for different folks. Now, I also think the political issue here may be being overblown. The 57th district, the one that Gibson's running in, has never elected a Republican. And in the last election, the Democrat won 78% to 21%. So I think he's pretty safe in going to win this election. Now, this may change things, right? People may say, hey, I don't know if I want my congresswoman to be doing that, but, it is what it is. So I want to ask you, do you think this is revenge porn, or do you think this is just all fair in love and war, right? Politics, for instance. I want to be clear. This wasn't a hack. This wasn't an ex-boyfriend leaking some tape made in private. This was a publicly available, live-streamed sex act. Let me know where you came out in the comment section. Tell me if you think I'm wrong. Tell me if you think that this is clearly revenge porn. Someone going on a porn site, performing sex acts, and then claiming that someone else, someone shared it. That means everyone on that site, whoever shared that video, is committing a crime? I don't know. I think she got caught out there, and I think it's easy to say this is happening to me because I'm a woman. And this is happening to me because I put it out purposefully. Let me know where I'm wrong in the comment section. My name is Nathan. I'll see you next time. Peace.